Okay, so hey there, YouTubers. This is Hawaiian Anime Times here. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what just came on me. I just had to burp for a little bit. But you guys might recognize my face from Asian Music, YouTube channel Asian Music Base Percent, and that is right. I do run that channel. That is my channel. That's my main channel, Asian Music Base Percent. But today we're uploading a video to the Hawaiian Anime Time channel. We're doing as you can see from the title of the live stream, we're doing this video. We're live stream. It's a very quick live stream, guys. I wanted to do my thoughts and review on the show. My Hero Academia season one, as you can clearly read from the title of this live stream. So let's talk about season one, shall we? Now, this one will have a lot of spoilers, so if you guys might have a lot of spoilers. So if you haven't started watching the show yet, don't watch this review, guys. You guys are gonna get too much information about the show, and you guys might not want to watch it after you get too much information. It might be ruined for you, or maybe the type of person that doesn't really care. You still want to watch the show, but if you guys don't want to get too much spoilers, then do not watch this yeah, review at all, guys. But I do gotta say it was kind of strange that this first season was only 13 episodes, guys, because when I saw Black Clover had like 52 episodes, like or 51 episodes in one a whole entire season. I think that My Hero Academia only had 13. It just reminds me of like TV shows here in America. How TV shows in America they only have like a few episodes in one season, and maybe like 5 to 10 episodes in one season. They have to take like a long hiatus and then they come back. Like 2 months of ace and then they come back. But by the time you come back, it's like, oh, you gotta start rewatching all the old stuff because you forget what happened because it's been so long since you've seen the show. Whew. Sorry about the yarn, guys. I'm still a little tired. I just kind of woke up. But yeah, um. But anyways, let's jump into the show, shall we? So, the main character in this show, his name is Deku or Midoriya or Izuku, whatever you want to call him. Those are three names that they call him by. Okay, Deku is the name that was given to him by Kachan, which is supposedly his friend, but actually well he thinks he's his friend, but really that's just the bully that likes to pick on him and giving that name just to pick on him. Okay, so Izuku is actually his first name and Midoriya is his last name. Midoriya usually, who's that? Usually All Might uses the name Midoriya because I guess he goes by last name, right? And going by first name. Kind of weird. But yeah, guys. So Deku actually is very similar to the main character of Black Clover a lot because they're both born without powers and stuff. So So if you know Black Clover, if you see my review on season one, Black Clover on season one, we know that Ashta was born without any magical powers whatsoever. Same like Deku. Deku was born without a quirk. But they both gain powers. So Ashta gains Grimoire more towards the first few episodes of the show, like maybe like 5 or 6 episodes in, I think he's gonna get his Grimoire. Maybe even less than that. I can't remember exactly when. And yeah, guys, right, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. My stomach was not feeling well for a second. But anyways, back to the review, guys. So My Hero Academia, as I said, Deku and Asta were kind of born very similar, guys. Asta was born without any magical powers. Deku was born without a quirk, which in this show, when you hear the word quirk, this is what it basically means. The quirk is equivalent to a superpower, so he was born without any superpowers. Okay, but they gain their powers later on in life. Ashta, a few episodes in, gains his grimoire. Um, Deku, a few episodes in. Well, I think it's on the first episode, I believe. He runs into first or second episode. He runs into All Might, and then once he runs into All Might, yeah, All Might saves his life from the sludge monster. And what happens is, after sorry, I'll be. And then what All Might does is he actually captures the sludge monster into this little bottle. I guess what do you like a soda bottle, and then he ends up trying to fly away to bring him to the police. But what happens is Deku ends up holding on to All Might and wants to ask him more questions and get autograph and all this other information. And from there, he finds out his secret that only he knows, and one reporter from the police force knows, but no one else knows the secret. Um, All Might's secret being that he got into a really bad fight back in the day. And it fractured like his I guess his what do you call it? It fractured his lungs and stuff, and it's a big fracture. I think it was on the right side of his body. I think right or left. I can't remember. Somewhere around here. Well, I'm not gonna show it because it'll be too wide, but somewhere right below the nipple area, right around there. It was like badly damaged. I believe it was actually on the left. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. It was badly damaged, and so what happens is it makes it where he can only fight 3 hours out of the day. So 3 hours out of the day, he'll look like the actual All Might, and the rest of the time he's gonna look like that. He's gonna look like a little weakling, like a little weak punk that can't really do anything. And he starts to bleed a little bit from his teeth, which is kind of weird. I don't know what the blood is all about, but yeah. And I think they teaches that UA no. I think some the teacher at UA know that he can only fight so many hours out of the day before he ends up having to retire his powers for a little bit to recover. All I think most of the teachers at UA know about it already. Um, but yeah, so I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about the review of the whole show. But yeah, so I gotta say, man, the show is actually pretty good so far for season one. I do think it was a little bit too short, but I can't really complain. It's a good show, so you can't complain with something that's that good, guys. Um, and the season ends with them having a fight at the um USJ. I believe that was what it was called. It's kind of like the gymnasium kind of thing, like they went on a tour to like the gymnasium kind of thing, but the school was so big they had to take a bus to go over there. And well, it's kind of like this. It's not so much like a gymnasium, but I'm gonna call it like a gym. But it's like their training center. They were supposed to go there for for superhero rescue training. So they're supposed to do rescue training over there. But what happens is a whole bunch of bad guys from the League of Villains decide to come over there and try to attack and try they're trying to look for All Might to kill All Might because they have a secret weapon that was supposed to kill All Might, and the secret weapon being Nomu. Nomu was actually the secret weapon. It was this big monster that I believe is kind of like a Frankenstein. Like they actually created him in the lab. It looks like, and the Nomu had shock absorption, so he could actually absorb the blows from All Might. Plus, he had super speed, so well, not super speed, but speed, so he's a little bit fast. He's fast like All Might and very strong. And he also has regeneration powers, so he can regenerate his body and stuff. And we found that Nomu is actually still alive after All Might's mighty blow to him, hitting him into space. He actually fell down and he's in another part of the city. So they actually caught him. He's still alive. But if the villains find out, they're gonna go try and go out there. Someone will try to get back. To be honest, I think the only way that you can actually destroy Normal is if you were to hit him into the sun or something. Him and he goes going into the sun, or you hit him and he goes into molten lava. I think that's probably the only way you can actually destroy him. I think. But he said if you get into the flesh and bones part, then that's his weakness. But it's hard to get into the flesh and bones and stuff. Yeah, I'll be right back. But yeah, guys. So what do I think of the show so far, guys? If I had to give it a rating, 1 out of 10, which I do for all the stuff that I review, guys, I would give it like a 8.5 or 9 out of 10 because it's a really good show, guys. I'm really intrigued in it. What do you need to do to get a 10? I would say, uh, maybe change some of the characters, the attitudes a little bit, because for me, I don't really like my least favorite character right now in the show is actually Kachan or Bakugo. As a lot of classmates call him. I'm gonna call him Bakugo because Bakugo sounds a little bit easier to remember than Kachan. But Kachan is what Izuku or Deku or Midoriya calls him. But yeah, so Bakugo, he's my least favorite character in the show because he's such a big bully, guys, and he's in this class to learn how to become a hero. But really, I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to take this class to learn how to be a villain. But he's just not telling anyone that he's trying to be a villain. He wants to be a villain, but he's trying to cover it up and make it seem like he's trying to learn how to be a hero. You know what I mean? And I don't really like that, guys. I don't like the fact that he's trying to cover up and trying to be a hero when really he's actually trying to be a villain. Yeah, so it's kind of messed up. But anyways, guys, what do I think of the show altogether, guys? I think the show is actually a pretty good show, guys. Season one is actually pretty well so far. I think that I don't have any problems with season one so far. Except for him. I do like Eraserhead or Mr. Aizawa. Mr. Aizawa. I think it was kind of mean and rude of him try to cancel out his quirk when um when they were doing the testing stuff, and then who's that? Deku, Deku or Midoriya was trying to use his foot to try to throw that ball. He was trying to stop. The first time he actually stopped him from using his quirk, because he was about to use his quirk, and he canceled out his quirk. And I thought that was kind of rude. I told him that you can either use your quirk and get disqualified, or you could just not use your quirk, see how well you can throw without your quirk, and then that kind of stuff, and then take your lumps. Yeah, but he actually used his quirk because I get mixed as out though. He was trying to stop him because when Deku uses his quirk, he still hasn't gained control of it yet. So whenever he uses his quirk, he injures himself. So when he uses like the Detroit Smash or whatever like that, if he uses his whole entire arm to do it, like his whole entire hand and arm, he breaks his arm. So after he does it, he was like, "Ah," and then his arm is like decommissioned, like literally like it changes color, like as if it was tan kind of color, like as if his arm just turned tan, and then it's like he can't move his arm. Same thing with his legs. If he uses his legs for like a power jump, once he uses his legs for a power jump, that is it. The legs are out of commission. He can't move at all. No, in my opinion, I think that's kind of messed up. But I mean, over time, I think Deku will actually learn how to use his powers, and and I think actually, Midoriya is actually likening Deku after this girl, Kaneda, I think was her name, when she actually mentioned that that sounded like a good superhero name, so he actually started liking it. And I think he actually kind of has a little crush on her. That was the first girl that he met when they were doing the when they were going there for the test to see if they were to become if they were gonna join the school or not, the exam thing. And technically he never got. Technically, he would have not gotten into school because he got no points during the exam. But he did beat that really big monster and saved Teneita's I think that was her name, Teneita's one that does the one that can't control gravity. There you go. The girl that can manipulate gravity. Yeah. He actually saved her life, and for doing that, they gave him 60 rescue points. The girl actually talked to All Might and tried to convince All Might to let him to give all her points to him because he never got one single point, and he would have gotten some points if he didn't try to save her. But really, I think what they never gave any points to destroying the big robot, which makes no sense. You should have given him like some points for destroying that big thing, because that thing is huge, man. Destroying that big robot, that should be worth a couple points for now. But he got induced to gain 60 rescue points. If it wasn't for the rescue points, he wouldn't have gotten into the school at all. He would have let All Might down and himself down. But anyways, guys, yeah, I actually think that the show is actually a pretty good show. I think as the show progresses, I think things are gonna get a lot better and a lot more interesting, guys. I'm waiting to. Well, I'm hoping Mr. Aizawa pulls through, guys. I mean, even though Mr. Aizawa can be a little bit of a D head sometimes, I can't really say the full word because of YouTube and because of not like swearing and all this other type of con those type of stuff on YouTube, so I'm trying not to do it. So yeah, even though he is a little bit of a D head, I mean I mean, he is kind of a decent teacher, I guess. It's weird to see him that he kind of looks like a sloth, like a lazy kind of person, like, you know what I mean? And he's a teacher. And sometimes you see him in class with just like his sleeping mat, like a sleeping bag on. It looks like he's curled up in a sleeping mat, like a cocoon kind of thing, sleeping mat cocoon. And you just see him like I don't know. I think he's like trying to take a nap or something. Kind of weird. Kind of weird to see a teacher like that. Like I would never expect to see teacher to be like that. And if I had a teacher like that, well, if I was a principal, I probably would fire that guy. I mean, if he's gonna be like that, I would probably fire him if he's just gonna be taking naps in class. While the class is doing work and stuff, he's taking a nap, I'll be kind of like going to fire. But I guess in this show, it works out. But anyways, guys, that is it for this review, guys. We'll come back with another review for this show when I finish watching season 2, guys, and then we'll be watching season 3 and so forth until the show is completely done. Things I'm hoping for with this show, I'm hoping that Deku grows his power and he learns how to control it. Um, I'm hoping that the leader villains do not find Nomu and try to break him out of jail or wherever they're gonna send him to. And I just hope that I'm also hoping that Kachan or Bakugo ends up kind of controlling his anger and becoming more friends with Izuku or Midoriya or Deku. Oh, I hope he kind of becomes friends with him and you know what I mean, kind of like learn to just get along with him and just realize it. You know what I mean? I hope things kind of change in the show, but that's all up to the writers and how they actually wrote the show. But those are all things that I'm just hoping for, guys. Yeah. Um, I guess that's it, guys. Come back from, and I gotta say, guys, they ended this season in a very good way, guys. You seen the Black Clover show? Black Clover, they did not end the show in a very good way. Okay. The next episode that the last episode for season 1 was them going to the capital to go talk to the Wizard King about doing a recap of what happened with the underwater magical kingdom, telling him all the stuff that they did and all the information. But what happens is there's a fight that breaks out right then and there. There's these little mass leaders from the Diamond Kingdom, eight leaders, similar to like the Imaginate squad captains. Yeah, eight other leaders, and they're coming in to try to attack the Clover Kingdom, and they ended the show with that. Now, I think that is a horrible way to end the season, guys. I mean, that's why I think Black Clover season 1 was a really good season. But I just don't like the way they ended it, guys. They left it in a cliffhanger. And, I mean, now I'm watching season 2 right now on Crunchyroll. I'm not really too happy with watching it on Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll seems a lot more buggy than Hulu. I think on Hulu is a lot more smoother to watch. On Crunchyroll, I'm seeing a lot more like more freezing and a lot more issues. I don't know if it's just that's how Crunchyroll works or what. I'm actually gonna be probably paying for the full service later on to go the 7.99 service so I can watch like unlimited on Crunchyroll so I can watch it whenever I want without having commercials because I don't like commercials, guys. The only reason why I pay for commercials on Hulu is because of the fact that you know I feel that I actually should just pay for the commercials because it's cheaper that way. I don't want to spend like I think it's like 14 something dollars for 14 or $13 or something for no commercials on Hulu. I'm like, why do I need to pay that much for no commercials? I might as well just pay something I think or whatever I pay the lower price and just keep the commercials. Because the commercials just make it seem like you're just watching like regular TV, guys. Like literally, like that's basically how regular TV is. Like you watch regular TV, you gotta watch commercials. You know what I mean? There's no way you can skip the commercial unless you use your remote. And I think certain cable companies with their remotes, they have like And also, you can fast forward through the keyboard. So, fast forward through the commercials. So you don't have to watch those stupid commercials. Cause yeah, I mean, all commercials are they're pretty much ways to get people to try and buy into some type of service or buy some type of stupid product that we don't really need or want. Basically, that's what it is. Or to promote some type of product that we don't really need or is popular and we don't really want. Or sometimes maybe they'll have like commercials for like food places to tell us discounts and stuff. But in Hawaii, it doesn't make any sense to watch those type of commercials because the deals that they have for like Taco Bell and all these other places, they don't they're not included in Hawaii, meaning that Hawaii is excluded from those sale prices, so we can't get those prices. Like when pizza has like a pizza for let's say $5.99 for a large pizza, we don't get those prices because you know why? Because we live in Hawaii, so that's not Hawaii prices. Hawaii prices are way more expensive. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this review on My Hero Academia, guys. Season one, that is. We're gonna be doing a review on season two when season two comes. When I finish watching season two. I'm on episode 14 right now, the beginning of season two. So we're gonna be watching season two, guys. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Asian Music Based Music, guys. If you guys are into like K-pop and all that stuff. If you guys want to request some K-pop shows you want me to check out, let me know in the comment section below, guys. We're doing a lot more reviews coming out very soon for a lot of different shows and a lot of different other content, guys. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. I do like the show My Hero Academia. I gotta say, really good show. Second favorite show next to Black Clover right now. And if there's any other anime shows you want me to check out, let me know, guys. If you have any good shows that you guys suggest I check out, let me know, guys. And yeah, it's it.